Welcome to the Saturday edition of the show. Usually we do try to do this Thursday, but I've had a very, very bipolar week. So my schedule's been off, and I've just been trying to make sure the show's been produced and put on the schedule. Welcome. Moxfire. Walter. Hello. Sorry, the sun is very glare. So today we're doing the colorless cards. Colorless cards. And we're going to list them, which I got this camera here so you can see the cards as I list them on the cube thing. Yeah. Well, welcome. Like I said, Mox. Welcome, Walter. Nice to see you both here. Thank you for showing up and being awesome. Look, there's a cat. Oh yeah, forgot. Do. Kitty cat. That's one cat. That's another cat. There you go. Why? Bye-bye. What's going on today? I'm just so happy that you're here, and I need to figure out one thing really quick. Give me a second. I want to make sure things are good in the neighborhood. Yeah. That should work. What's up, Adam? What's up? I see you. I appreciate you. I'm glad you are here. Boom. Just make sure things are up to date with things. I want you guys to feel good. I want you to be good. Honestly, I just hope you have a wonderful day today. Yeah, but don't worry, the sun's not going to be here too long. Bloop, 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 bloop. Yeah, wow. I'm surprised that sun is so bright. It is the west side of the house. Plum, look. The hand of fate. The cards. These are the cards we're going to be listing today. Yeah. That's how we roll. Bloop, bloop, bloop. There we go. Then we're going to set things up. Yes. Present screen. Share screen. Giveaway. Cube build. And let's make sure things are legit the way we want them. Look at that. So, these are the cards that we have in the cube as of right now. And you know, this cube is built out of cards I personally own or gotten from friends and friends of the channel. If you see anything that you'd like to replace, you know how to reach me, and you can replace a card by sending a card. I'm not asking you to. I'm not trying to push you to, but this is just how it works. This is a community project. So we're building a community cube as a giveaway cube, because once said and done, that when the cube is finally done, we are going to give away the cube. Yay! What's up, magic people? James. Bloop. Obligatory. Hello, James. That sun is bright. Welcome, Adam. And hello, Mox. Sounds amazing. Amazing. It's all right. Now I got to get to the adding cards. Oh, ha, ha. That is UMA. Add. I hope you're having a good day. Heard of the Animist. That is AFC. Ooh, James. So glad you made it. You are an awesome person. You all are awesome people. So I've built the color selection to blend in with the rest of the cube. That was my dream. That was Brothers War. Yep. So I put in the best mana fixing that I owned to put in the cube. So if you don't see a card in here that's like really good for the cube, well, it's because I do not have it. Ooh. Ooh, boy, man, there's some good cards. Slaves Plate. Equipped creature gets +4/+2 for 3 mana. Whenever equipped creature dies, if it was a human, put a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying onto the battlefield. You know what? I'm actually going to replace that card live on the show because there's not a lot of humans in here in the cube with Precursor Golem. There you go. Now here's a card I think is pretty baller. Scavenged Brawler. Brawler, right? That's right. We're chilling, working on this cube. Zombie! What's up? Chilling. All right, thank you for that information, James. That is awesome. And yes, we will update the cube as we get cool cards if for the cube. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need you to message me your address so I can send you these control magics. Oh, nice, nice. I am very appreciative of that. And don't forget, zombie. I know you're under a different name, but you still got that. All right, hold on. Says. All right, make sure everything's up to date. And we're going to add Fran Power. This card is a good card. +1/+1 for each aura and equipment control, or it's attached to it. It's pretty solid. And there's plenty of both in the queue. Reconstructed Thopter. I like the unearth mechanic with this card. Levitating statue. Levitating statue. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put +1/+1 counter on that levitating statue. That's what makes this card good. That counts for enchantments. That's why I put that in here. But that counts for planeswalkers, instants, and sorceries, and artifacts. Yes. Let's put a Mishra's Bauble in here because I really don't need a Mishra's Bauble, and people love the Super Scry. For the Fate Seal. Well, not really. You just look at the top card of your library. And right now, since we got this much in the list, we're going to save those changes just in case anything happens. We want to be able to be able to go back and fix problems if like something were to happen on the website. Johnny Prime, both of yous. Nice. Johnny. I'm so happy you both made it. You guys, man, we got a whole group here today. You guys are awesome. Thanks for showing up and hanging out. All right. Now back to some listing. We're going to add Jaloom Tube. We're actually going to not put in Jaloom Tube. I think this card will fit the cube better. Put a Chamber Sentry. If you don't know, since this is kind of a multicolored theme, I think this would fit better as a draw mechanic. Chamber Sentry enters the battlefield with X +1/+1 counters on it for each color of mana to spent on it. You may pay X to remove X +1/+1 counters from Chamber Sentry. Deals X damage to any target. So it's a damage spell. And you pay Wooburg, and you can return Sentry from your grave to your hand. Plus, there might be combos for that X cost. All right. Mimic Vat. Everybody loves a Mimic Vat. This is the original printing, too. Do I have anything better than that? I have to question myself. Because I like Coveted Jewel. But the question is there a better card than Coveted Jewel? Working on a deck for a friend, and I realized I am low on the 0 point of Lightning Greaves. So what would replace Coveted Jewel if we wanted to? Coveted Jewel costs 6 mana, enters the battlefield, draw 3 cards, tap to add 1 mana of any color. Whenever one or more creatures an opponent controls attacks and you aren't blocked, that player draws 3 cards and then gains control of Coveted Jewel. See, that could be speed up a game. It could be fun. But we got Transmogrifier one, Goblin Charbelcher. We're not going to put in Tezzer's Gatekeeper. That's specifically blue. The 5 color one works because it can be splashed in and edited to make better cards. We got Psychosis Crawler, Mirrorworks. We got Bosch Iron Golem, which is neat. Darksteel Juggernaut, Duplicate. Soul Phyrexia is pretty good. Retrofitter Foundry. Ooh, what does this do? 1 mana, artifact. Pay 3 and tapped Retro Foundry. Pay 2, create a 1/1 colorless artifact, servo artifact creature token. Pay 1, sacrifice a servo creature. Oh no. Sacrifice a servo, create a 1/1 colorless Thopter artifact creature token with flying. Huh. And tap, sacrifice the Thopter, create a 4/4 colorless gold. You know what? I think that's going to make the cut. Only for the fact it does fun things. And I'm going to keep these cards to the side. Because if we need to replace something else, I have Lightning Greaves for this cube. No. I'm just saying I was editing a deck for a friend and I realized I didn't have a Lightning Greaves to help him out with. I have 0 available Lightning Greaves. All right, back to this things. We got, I'm going to put Retrofitter Foundry in here. And that is C18. Nice. And we're going to put Nyx Lotus. Oh, no, hello. That is just that version. Yeah. We got Pristine Talisman. And that is that version. Yay. Familiar Sphere from C19. Yes. Depending what you're pulling out and how it's sealed, Walter, if need be, you can set it in the sink and run cold water. What the? I'm about to finish this coffee and go get some food out of the freezer and hopefully just defrost before it gets like. Oh yeah, for reals. Usually, if it's like a sealed meat, I set in the sink full of hot water for like an hour or so. Myself, adult talk. All right. We got our Millisphere, empowered auto generator. Ouch. Ornithopter of Paradise. Ornithopter of Paradise. Yep. Journeyer's Kite. I like this card. This is for the. This is more for the landfall deck, but it will help any deck that needs to filter for lands. Oh, hello. Journeyer. There you go. Like it, love it, list it. The classic Solemn Simulacrum. And the C19 version. And at this point, we're going to save the list. Let's see what the list looks like. Look at that list growing. Pretty decent, right? All right, now back up. Back up. Man, what a day. I need to take a sip of my coffee. I think tonight we're going to have Totino's pizzas for dinner. That are burritos. Burritos. All right. Pilgrim's Eye. And that is old school. Not that one, not that one, not that one. I'm looking for the first printing here, yo. It is not on here for Zendikar. Interesting. It's been printed enough. Right. Well, I'll just select that for the now. And I'll fix that later. Because I'm pretty sure I can. Wayfarer's Novel from C17. Interesting. Interesting. C15 for now. Fix that later. That is interesting. Renegade map. Underrated. Masterpiece. All right, we're going to put those two aside. Filigree Familiar. StreamYard. I just win. Cold water is better. You're right. That is right. All right, I need to. Bloop. All right, so we got Filigree Familiar. 3 mana 2/2. Filigree Familiar enters the battlefield. You gain 2 life. When it dies, you draw a card. It's pretty solid. Do we keep it? Or do we replace it with a Soul of Phyrexia? Transmogrifying Wand? Hold on. A Duplicate. Astrocornucopia. Yeah, one of those cards. So what do you think? Keep it in. The Filigree Familiar. Astrocornucopia, Duplicate, Transmogrifier Wand, or Soul New Phyrexia. What do you think? What do you think? I'm asking a question. I think we can keep it, but I'm trying to find excuses to have better options because Astro Cornucopia might be the better card here. Duplicate might be a better card, but this is a 3-drop. I'm asking you the question, chat. All right, so we got Filigree Familiar. Do we keep Filigree Familiar? It costs 3 mana, 2/2. When it enters the battlefield, you gain 2 life. When Filigree Familiar dies, draw a card, which is a solid little derpy card. Or do we replace it with Astral Cornucopia, which costs 3x? And Astral Cornucopia enters the battlefield charge counters that equal to 3x. And you tap it to add a mana of counters equal to the charge counters on it. Or do we put in Duplicate? The 6-mana artifact, when it enters the battlefield, you exile a creature card, a non-token creature card, and he has the power and toughness of that creature card. So you can exile a creature your opponent controls, right? So it's like pseudo removal, big beef creature. You got Transmagnifying Wand. When it enters the battlefield, 3 charge counters on it for 3 mana. You remove a charge counter from Transmagnifying Wand. And you destroy a target creature. Its controller creates a 2/4 White Ox creature token. Activates its ability only time you cast a sorcery. So it's like pseudo removal, but replaces. So we got to vote for Duplicate. We have Soul of New Phyrexia. 6 mana, trample, pay 5, permanents control gain indestructible, and you can pay 5 once in the graveyard, exile it, and all creatures of control gain indestructible. So you think Duplicate so far is a better card? Ooh, ooh, ooh. I believe in you. I believe in you. Doom, 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 doom. So, just kind of put those in the corner there. Do we swap these out? Is that what you're saying? Bounce, bounce, down, 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 down. I am here. I am here. I am here. Hoo, aha, hee, hoo. I know I'm a nerd. I'm a nerd. Just waiting on responses. I mean, I'm asking all of chat what they think. And we got James Willis in here saying Duplicate's good. Does that mean do we replace Filigree Familiar with Duplicate? Or is he just commenting that Duplicate's good? Well, no, I'm asking you, is that what you're saying we should replace? I know the ultimate decision's up to me, but this is a community project and I'm being communal about it. Because I appreciate you. You all are awesome. Listening to Tortoise sing. I know. I'm a dork. It's early in the morning. My brain is like half fried. Later on, I'll pull out the non-sponsored Skittles. I mean, what would you rather pull out of a pack is the question. Like, because the colorless doesn't need to fit a certain persuasion, even though Filigree Familiar is solid, right? Because you're gaining the 2 life and you're hoping to block with it to die. But Duplicate's a removal spell at the same time. Like, it's also a good card, but it costs 6 mana. But you still get a creature. It's a removal creature spell. Nice. I think it's time. I think. All right. Maybe I should roll a dice. Right? Maybe I should just roll a dice. Look, my very first custom dice bag. Woo woo! Super fast tortoise. That used to be my logo when I first started YouTube. See how far we've changed? Maybe run both. I like duplicate better for the amount it costs. 3 for X seems high. Ooh, all right. Sounds good. And if we need a roll, I can roll. But we got 2 votes for duplicate, so that is pretty solid. The duplicate. Because we can always put back Filigree Familiar if we find another card worth swapping out. So it's not the end all be all. But we're going to put duplicate in. Duplicate. Oh, hold on. Yeah, it was. My wife got that for me when we first started dating. And that is C18. There you go. We got Scuttling Scuttling Doom Engine. That is C18. Good boom. Still Hellkite. Good against those tokens. Oh, I wish I had that version of Still Hellcat. It's pretty solid. C18. Here we go. That version. We got Snake Basket for the tokens deck. You guys probably haven't thought about that deck in a while. Blue. My biggest 20-sided is probably half that size. You meant the die, right? James. All right, sorry. I'm trying to keep up with chat. All right, so we got Snake Basket. This one was a fun one I wanted to put in the cube once I pulled it out of a Brothers War pack. Sundering Titan. If you don't know what Sundering Titan is, I'll read the card off to you so you can be on the same page. Sundering Titan is a big boy, a 7/10 for 8 mana. When he enters the battlefield or leaves the battlefield, you choose a land type, the land of each basic type, then destroy those lands. Pretty solid. Yeah, it makes it harder to remove because you're getting duplicate lands out, like doubles. It's pretty nice. Then we got Thopter Assembly, which is good for some token decks, but also for some combos shenanigans. Hey, Jason VT Sports Guy. What's up? What's up? Haven't seen you in a minute. Welcome. Welcome. Nice to see ya. Hanging around. How's the eBay life? All right. Thopter Assembly. Stone Coil Serpent. That's just a regular old drain. Add Stone Coil Serpent, good for extra flexible. Oh, here's a card that was behooved to me, well, not behooved, given to me by the Savannah Lands for the cube. Oh, Whisper, Silk. This card is awesome. This is an original Darksteel. Nice. Hey. Ho, ho, ho. So glad you're all here. Coach, welcome. What the heck? Phone's blown up. I have to check out what's going on. All right. Nothing super important for me. All right. Adventuring gear. So now here's a question. This brings us to all right. All right. So we got adventuring gear. Cost 1 mana, equipment has landfall, or equipped creature has landfall. When land enters the battlefield, it gets +2/+2. And it's equipped for 1. Now this can be good. This card can be good in the right deck, especially in more landfall aggro deck. But as we see now, landfall, it's kind of mid-rangey, but still solid. Now, do we leave this card in, or do we put back in Filigree Familiar, or do we put in a Soul of New Phyrexia, or do we put in a Transmogrify, an Astral Cornucopia? That is a good question, because this is a spot where we can flex a different synergy. You know what I'm saying? Jason. Someone said, "Sup, Jason? Sup?" We got Prime. We got Coach saying, "Hi, Prime." So, what do you guys think? I mean, do we keep adventuring gear in, or replace it with Filigree Familiar, Soul New Phyrexia, or Astral Cornucopia? The questions are real. I believe in you. Blue. Boom. While you guys think about it, I'm going to save this list. That we have. Boom. So what do you think? Got a dry throat. Give me a second. Well, thank you, Walter. Thank you 100%. So, the question standing, we got adventuring gear. Do we keep adventuring gear in? One mana, one equip, artifact equipment. Gives a quick creature landfall when a line enters back. It's +2/+2. Do we keep it in? Or do we put back in Filigree Familiar? Or do we put in Sulphurexia? Astral. Yeah, it is a bit costly. But it is also in generic form a 6 mana for a 6/6. Maybe keep gear. That is an assessment to think about too, because so keep this out is what I'm hearing. We don't know about this yet because it is costly. The adventuring gear is pretty neat. All right, so we're going to keep it in. If we see something else, we'll go for it. So we got adventuring gear. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. We have a bone splitter. It's pretty solid. Now this card. Now. Huh. All right. These list of cards right here, I'll hold in my hand. But my camera's kind of out of focus. So this list of cards right here. This Mask of Avacyn, Darksteel Axe, Bone Splitter, Volshock, Morningstar, and Silver Inline Dagger. These are special too. These were sent in by our friend James Willis. He just wanted to send me stuff after I said I needed some cards. He's like, "Oh, I got those cards." So they're little cards that are fun. They're not, I'd love to send him the Tortoise, and so he sent him the Tortoise. And Tortoise was beyond stoked that he got them, but for the cards I needed, I put them in the deck. He sent duplicates, and now they're in the cube because they're really good for limited drafting. That was a shout out to James Willis. That guy is pretty cool. Just wanted to give him his due shout out for helping out the cube. And at that time, he didn't know the cube. He didn't know it was a thing that was going to happen. Bone Splitter. Bone Splitter is already listed. Dark Steel X. Is the original printing of it right here. Neat. Mask of Avison. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. Civic Saber. Nope. This one. This can be good for the multicolored section. Explorer Scout. All right, gonna keep this one in here for sure. And this is that specific version. Yes. James. It's the prettiest, coolest. Right? He is the coolest subscriber, right? Man, he loves that command. I'm so glad he does. Argentum armor from the original. There you go. Here's the lightning grease for the cube. Thank you, Savannah Lions, for helping the cube a lot too. If I can spell correctly. This is. Oh, those are some cool lightning grease. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. And we got Swifty foot boots. Stress X proof. Sim 12. Huh. So let's put that version in for now. Put that aside as one of the cards that need to be fixed. Oh, look, Skull Clamp. Who would have figured Skull Clamp? That is C17. There you go. And Sword of Vigilance. Vengeance. Vengeance. That's there you go. Add that to the roster. We're so close. Haunted Plant Mal. Haunted. Okay, Mal. That is 14. There you go. The last card on the list is Luxodon Warhammer. That's a classic. CMB. Let's Wow, that's another one that needs to be fixed. All right, go feed the snakes. Go feed the snakes. Go feed the snakes. Zombie. Oh, spiders. Sounds good. Hmm. Looking like a pretty solid colorless cube selection. All right. That is in 12. All right. All right, interesting. All right. We refresh the page. All right. See if that changes the attitude of things. That was weird. It wouldn't let me save the edit. 12. All right. Now, Wayfarer's Bobble. C17. Huh. Bloop. We're going to refresh because it seemed to save it the last time. Road Blake. All right. Refresh. Looks on Warhammer. CMR. All right. Look at that. Look at that. We've got all edits done. Has a very aggressive drop. Let's see. Is the average rate so far of the cube? just looking at this stuff because it's interesting. I know. So far, the big bulk of the cube, we have more 3-drops than any other card cast in the spell. It's pretty good. It's an aggressive format. But there are 33, 4, and 6 drops, which outweigh the 3 drops. But it still evens out there because you got 29 5 drops and 51 1 drops. And a small bit of big drops. Oh. What? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6 or 7, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. Wow. There you go. That feel better? All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. You're like, what's Tortoise doing? Bloop. Tortoise is going through cards. Cards, 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 cards. Thorian Spider. One Thorian Spider enters the battlefield. You put target opponent. You and target opponent each. No. 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 Yeah. 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 Bloop, bloop. You know, I'm so quiet. I'm so quiet. I'm not trying to be. Morning. Here. All right. So, blur, blur. Max fire, Max fire, Max fire. Now, there is a stone coil serpent in the cube. We're gonna put a foilie in there. You know, for some fun upgrades. Yeah. So I'm taking our Elsewhere flask for Black Blade Forge. All right. Give me a second. I'm back. Sorry. I heard the mail come. I was expecting mail from Paz and other people, and nothing showed up today when they should have showed up earlier. Did I steal that Mishra's bottle from Prime? No. Nice. Day shift. I bet wife like that, Moxie. Yep. What? I'm missing a bauble? Prime, you wouldn't know if you were missing a bauble. you probably been snacking on those baubles. Busted. He got the bauble. Why not? Oh. That card. Steal. And we're going to put him, or take out the bauble. And we replace. There you go. Changes. And then go to the list. Let's go to list view. Table view. And we're going to go to find Still Seraph. And we're going to take out the color identity. Colors, because if we do, there we go. Because that will give us the ability to edit more online. More editing power. More editing power. Ooh. Yeah. Got busted. So that's the entire monocolored portion of the cube. All right there. This is how much multicolor we got that needs to go in the cube, and we need to edit for reals. Edit for reals. Isn't that awesome? I mean, how do you think the cube is looking for you? Well, my thought process, coach. Let's see. First of all, let's answer that question with going here. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 creatures in colors. That is pretty good. Number count, like if you go over here, Y has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 creatures in colors. Like 10 if you include the Still Seraph as its second ability over here. Green is overwhelmed with creatures. As you can see, red has a lot of creatures, black and blue. So you can tell which colors are going to depend on spells. See what I'm saying? And artifacts don't have the colorless doesn't have too many good spells, like by themselves, but more creature support. On top of that, we are not done with editing the cube. We're not done. Like, I'm listing all the cards I have in the cube, but as Mel comes in and people, and as some of you people bring in Mel, there'll be edits. So, like, I found a dragon. Look at me, look around, like, where the heck did I put that dragon? I found a dragon I need to put in the cube. For real. I know the sun's bright. Look at bright side. You got a Skittle. No. I don't know what to do with that dragon. Turtles! We will play turtles later. For sure. We want to play turtles. All right. Look at the red cards here. I don't see turtles. I mean, I don't see the dragon in there. I just put some stuff in here. Ah. Yeah. Look at the cards. I have a juice box, and the show doesn't reach to the bottom of the straw. Oh man, I'm sorry. That sounds annoying, especially when you're trying to get the rest. Don't want to be wasteful. All right. Here we go. Knock the Skittle out. Come back. Come back. Sorry. All right. Let's do some more editing. Because, that's how we do. Take a sip of my coffee. All right, see. Have to unsubscribe unless you take the Steelers' hat off. They are my arch enemy. Oh man, that's funny. That's funny. My arch enemy team is the Broncos. Like, I grew up in Utah and everybody's a Broncos fan, so I learned to not like them. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do some more edits. I'm going to try to put a Skyship Stalker in here, which was given to me by DJ. Won it off his channel. DJ Longhair. All right. You got some of the classics, and I'm going to do some more edits too. In this case, well, what's that do? What's that do? I have to read. Where is it on here so you can see what I'm looking at? What am I looking at? I'm looking at. All right. Whenever you cast a red spell, Railway Steam can has fewer than 3+1 counters on it. Put +1 counter on it. Remove 3+1 counters. All right. No, he's good. He's good. All right. You know what? That seems like the obvious choice. Doesn't fit the synergy of red at all. We're going to take out Chrome Crusader. Good card. All right. You got. All right. Ooh, hello. I don't have a Wormcoil Engine and Wormcoil Engine and or Triplicate Titan are always cool arts. Yeah, they are good arts. It's the Prime of Stiltron too. Yes, CM. It does. All right. I've been a Bengals fan since '86. Hey, that was 2 years after I was born. And I'm almost 40. Nice. Such an awful choice until recently. Ripped up Jerry Rice cards when the 49ers beat the Bengals in the Super Bowl. Wow. No regrets. All right. No regrets in my Chevette. If you guys know that song, you listened to Christian music when he was a kid. All right. So there's more red cards I want to look at. Bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. All right. Interesting. Yep. Oh, that red's pretty solid. All right. So, what's this? Territorial Hawkeye. 4 mana, 6/5. Flying Haste. At the beginning of combat on your turn, choose an opponent at random. That Territorial Hawkeye didn't attack during your last combat. Territorial attacks that player this combat a Fable. If you can't choose an opponent this way, tap. Oh, man. You got tap Territorial Hawkeye. So if in a 1v1 game, it's pretty bad. All right. That's some red shenanigans there. Let me see. I've been destroying cards for longer than any of these crazy YouTubers. Probably. I know someone that has been destroying 91 Fleer for over 25 years. They have torn them into pieces, burnt them, and even buried them. Guys are savage. Those cards have kids and families, you know. All right, the colors section. This is my thinking face. I'm trying to put in Simian Simulacrum in the cube. I could do it still Seraph because it's a good playable card. So I'm going to take out Retrofitter Foundry. No, it's not. That token ability is pretty solid for later. We're actually going to take out Reconstructed Thopter because it costs the same mana as Simulacrum from Brothers of War. And we want that version. And guess what? Guess what? I'm going to show you something. No, we're not done for today. Yeah, look at that card. Look at that card right there. Simeon Simulacrum. You know what's special about that card? That card was sent in by Prime 406 Games. He plays Magic. He collects Transformers. And he plays video games. He's like a 40-year-old child, just like me. He gave me this card because I really wanted it. Because I really like this card. Yeah, it's an awesome card for Cube. Now I need to go fix the listing because I know it's listed as a green card. Well, I can find it. I did it. Oh. All right. Let's save this. All right, I have to use the potty really quick, but let me know in the chat, what do you think of the cube so far? Like, what are you liking about it? What do you don't? Hey. I'm so confused. What's going on? What are we talking about? Where did I put the card? Oh, where did I put the card? Where did I put the card? There you go. Prime time. Why is this camera giving me smack? Come on. No, you can do it. Prime sent me that card. That's what I'm trying to show you. He sent me both those cards. That card came in first. Yay. Success. Now back to the action. Two cards I want to put in the cube. Let's see if we can find good cards for the cube to replace. Wait, what? There you go. See. I'm looking at cards. All right. Hunter's Rage. That could leave. Hunter's Rage. Is that even in here? 1, 2. There you go. So we're going to take out Hunter's Rage and Summoning Trap for these two cards. Yes. Card to remove. Hunter's Edge for full flowering. What's going on is full flowering. Pay green and 2x, and you populate x times. Simple as that. Remove that card. All right. Then we're going to take out Summoning Trap. All right. Then we're going to add Second Harvest. That's C19. Nope. I'm going to remove Summoning Trap. And we're going to save. All right, but so just to let you know, we're putting in full flowering where it's a populate card. And we're taking put in Second Harvest. For each token you control, create a token that's a copy of that permanent. So a board doubler basically for the token deck. Ah. How do you like me now, James Willis? Told you. Try and put in token themes. Token themes. All right. So the tracker and Scoot Swarm were not already in. To answer your question, Prime was sending me the cards, and so I just added them in because I knew they're on the way. One of them's got here. The other one's still on the way. Since I knew they were coming, I listed them as in there already. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Gotcha. Well, how do you like today's edits? Are you guys liking the cube so far? I know some of you are brainstorming. I know some of you are trying to get cards out to me. Did you find the zombie? Right. Zombie. Pretty good. Nice. It is awesome that you're enjoying the cube. The cube is for you. It's for me. It's for everybody. I know there's going to be more edits to the cube. How do we get a hold of zombies? Is the question. I don't know. No. Zombie, if you're still watching, contact me on Discord. Or if you don't have Discord, contact me on Facebook. It's about those control magics. James Willis, you're amazing. Prime, thanks for stopping by. This is where we're going to wrap things up for now. Having a blast. Plus kitty cat. A blasting kitty cat. Watch. This is a kitty cat right here. Yeah, this is why you came to the show. You just knew if you held on long enough, you'll see a kitty cat get patted and loved and cuddled. Aw. Yeah, I got you. There you go. There you go. She's like, don't put me on screen. James, I love you all. You're amazing. Catch ya. Oh, on the flip side. Turtles tonight. Prime. Let's talk about that.